Sup guys, back with a new banger video, and we got the cam going, okay? Don't mind my pimple over here. This is a pretty good video because I want to show you guys, this is like part of a bigger series here, how you can 1v9 in any single game in the jungle, doesn't matter which ELO. So this is my account right here. I'm Platinum 4, 22 wins, 1 loss. Kind of had an unfortunate game here, I wasn't really well rested. But I want to show you guys one of those games and how I'm able to consistently carry even with bad teammates, and how you can do it as well. Just if you check here, most of these games have been played against Diamond to Master ELO players. Like look at this person here, this listener just played against, he was Master, Diamond, this guy as well. Most of these games have been played against Emerald, Diamond, Master players. And yeah, I just want to show you guys one game and how I did that. So in this game right here, I was playing Viego against the Graves. Overall, jungle matchup wise, really good matchup for me. I can for sure win 1-on-1. Viego is actually very strong at this point. You will win 1-on-1 against most junglers. So I definitely want to think about playing the jungle matchup. Lane matchup wise here, we got away against LeBlanc. We will go for a gank if there is a gank opportunity. Not too bad gank setup, but we kind of want to play alongside LeBlanc's W cooldown. Top lane, really kind of a strong lane here. We got Camille with Ignite, really a win condition. But if you just look at my bot lane here, Kai's and Nautilus, good gank setup, pretty strong. And we also kind of want to deny the enemy's win con. So in this game right here, it's really rough to get an idea where you want to path. I would say it's fine pathing top or bot side. But as you will see in this game, it's all about, okay, you kind of have a preconceived notion of the game, a premeditated game plan in a way. But in this game right here, we actually ended up invading them, which I think was fine, you know, getting a ward down. And you can see, even if you have a preconceived game plan, nothing in this game is guaranteed. So we ended up going for this invade. Right here, I immediately flash W. This is kind of mechanical stuff. But you will see here, we saw the Graves down here on my blue buff, and I just kind of want to check this. And usually I would most likely, especially since the Yone didn't have flash anymore, path top side. But as you can see right here, we actually see them invading my bot side. And I know we are stronger, right? So I just want to protect this. So we end up going over there. My team ends up killing them. Fine. And now I'm already at my blue buff, okay? So I'm fine again pathing bot or top side. So at this point I just happened to start a blue buff because I wanted to defend this. And again guys, Graves was dead here. So I know I'm on tempo here. Like he's right now coming out of base. So as you will see right here, I'm just going for my free camps and I'm just playing what the map is offering me here. Okay? And after free camps, you always want to think about your weak side lane if you can gank it, especially if it's kind of a strong lane, right? So at this point right here, I would usually go for full clear, or maybe potentially, depending on my lane player, invade the Graves red buff because he's so late out of base. But right here, I actually see a great opportunity bot lane. Okay, again, jungling is all about information on the map. First info you get is of course in the loading screen, the matchups, where you can gank, what is your win con. But right here you can see as the game panned out in the first 2 minutes, I started blue buff, right? We went for invade, I went here to protect this. Right now, all information based, right? Fuck your game plan. If the game turns out this way, right, and you protect your blue buff, now you have to play with the cards you're dealt with. But again, every single game, you want to look at your weak side before going for full clear, because there might be a gank potentially. And again, why is this a good gank? My bot lane level 2, I have great gank setup. First of all, look at the HP. HP wise, this is not a great gank, right? We only want to gank a lane if it is guaranteed. So the checklist, first thing I always talk about HP. Second thing would be the wave state, because the wave state will indicate where the enemies will position. So of course, this is a great wave state, right? Because this allows me to go for a really great angle. And the third thing would be summoner spells. They still have sums, but I know with my gank setup, it's kind of a no-brainer here, even if they have sums, because I think we got enough damage. We got Nautilus, we got Kaiser, Viego, I'm level 3 coming here with a great angle. So this gank is only possible because I have such a great wave state here. So let's say the enemy bot lane was somewhere over here, right? Under the tower, I would never gank, of course. But again, everything is fundamentals and then just adapting, right? And so right here, I know I have Nautilus, so even though they are not 1 HP, I know we can for sure kill them here, because the wave state is so great. So let's see how this pans out. I just happened to go here, and I also know the Graves will never be here to counter gank because he died on 130, so he's, at his first camp right now. So, great gank angle. As you can see, I have a great gank setup here, and we get a free kill here, right? So, getting a free kill like this, all of this fundamental stuff, think about the 4 factors we talked about: HP, wave state, summoner spells, and maybe vision is also kind of important. And right here, I'm going here for this red buff. If this red buff was down, I would know the Graves came out of base and cleared his bot side most likely. But I'm fine, then I would just base most likely and go to my top side. So I just checked this, I know we killed the Karthus, I can for sure go for this. That's what I end up doing here. I'm just permanently looking if the LeBlanc or Jhin are moving for me. If they are, I know they have a ward here or some shit, right? But since they don't, I'm just happy taking this fight. And since the Graves has not cleared the red buff right now, I know he has to be top side. So what do I do now? I'm already on the map, I know Graves started on his top side, so I'm just invading his camps, because again, I knew he died at 130, I'm like so far ahead in tempo of him, and I can just clear his jungle camps here. I also have smite in case he comes, so I end up smiting it in case he wants to protect us. And right here, what am I gonna do here? Do you base? Do you go for the grab? Do you go for mid lane gank, bot lane gank? All of this, these are all your options here. You really have to think about all your options, and it's all based on the enemy jungler, the lane states, your jungle camps, and his jungle camps, right? And this is the toughest part in League. First of all, knowing what your options are, and then figuring out what is gonna be the most valuable option for you in terms of golden EXP, and then figuring out how guaranteed a certain play is. So right here, I would usually just base and go to my top side to protect it, because Graves might actually, since we can assume he's over here, since all of his bot side camps were up, he could think about invading my top side. So I would usually base here and go straight to my top side, but again, I can just stay on the map here and go for transition gank mid lane, because as you can see, LeBlanc used her W, she's going for trade here, and I know, okay, I could base and go top side, but why don't I just transition gank here? Then I can go to my top side, right? So all of this information based. Again, why is this a good gank? LeBlanc just used a W, I have a great angle on her, and as you can see, I get rewarded, right? So we end up killing her. We also see Graves right here top side. You just want to check his CS, right? So right here you can see after I kill a LeBlanc here, I can figure out how many camps he did, right? And what camps are up in the jungle. So right here, I press tab, he has 16 CS. 16, what does this mean? 4 camps. 4 camps. Every camp in the jungle gives you 4 CS. So 4, 8, 12, 16. He did 4 camps, most likely his spot side and the scuttle crab. This is kind of important because I know, let's say the Grace here is low HP. Maybe he has 8 CS for whatever reason, right? And right here we can actually see he has the red buff, so actually he didn't do his bot side, he actually went to my top side. So I can think about possibly in a different game, if he goes back for his jungle camps, to invade him here, because I know his blue buff has to be up, right? He only has red buff. So what do we do here? Scuttle crab is up, fine, take this. I'm just looking to see what I can do now on the map. And again, I don't have to base right now, I'm level 4, I'm kind of strong here. So we can see the Graves is basing here, and I see this wasted top. Okay, look at this wasted top. Graves just based. And look at this wave state here. HP wise, great gank, I can kill him. Wave state wise, great. This is a no-brainer. The Yone also doesn't have flash. So the first 3 categories of HP, wave state, and summoner spells is really checked here. And this is for sure a kill. So do you base here or go for this? You go for this, of course, right? You want to push your lead as much as possible and adapt to the map as much as possible. And I just wanted to show you guys this game, because this is how I'm able to get 3 ganks off in the early game and get really far ahead. I'm not saying every game is gonna be like this. I'm just saying every game is different and your options kind of differ from every game. And in this game is a very extreme scenario of how you completely push your lead, just adapting perfectly to the map. So right here, already on my 3rd gank in the game. But again, it's all about information on the map. If there was no gank available, let's say the Yone already based or whatever, right? I of course wouldn't go for this. As you can see here, I get a free kill, get rewarded. I identify this. This is kind of important here. If your Camille is dead and you already see your wave coming here, you really want to spend like 2 seconds here to just freeze this wave, as you can see here, because then you even get the Yone even more behead. Behead? What the fuck am I talking behind? So Camille great wasted here, really winning her the lane here, and right now I want to base. why do I want to base right now? I could think about going like this, but first of all, they would see me. So if I went for a full clear here, the Graves could think about all possibilities of going to bot side, invading my camps, taking a scuttle, ganking my bot lane. I have so much gold here. Me taking those camps is very inefficient. I got 3 kills, okay? If I base right now with 1.7k gold, I'm so strong. I don't need those camps, right? In a different game, maybe you have 2 camps of your mythic item, then you would go for them if you think it's worth. But right here, I just want to base and be on the map as soon as possible to make a play. And to really push my lead here. So that's why I end up basing here. Right here, I could think, okay, this is very important. I could think going to my top side camps. And most people would. But I know the Graves did like 2 camps on his bot side most likely. He got my red buff. And he potentially even got my raptors. I'm not sure, right? So these camps might not even be up. And I know my bot camps, right? Look at the in-game timer. It's 4:41. I started on my bot side. I know my Gromp is up. I mean it shows. And my Wolves will also be up. And I know I can just play on for my bot side camps. And then, you know, match the Graves. Because he might also be bot side. Because he took my top side camps. To just match him here. What am I going to do at that point? I don't know yet. Like this play is still 20 seconds away, right? So then I just adapt on the map. But pathing wise, out of base here, I know if I just match the Graves here and I'm so much stronger, again, you want to think about match and trade. If you are stronger than the enemy jungler, you want to match them. To really deny them any options in the game. Especially with this big of a lead. So out of base, I'm going bot side. Idea here is to play for my camps. And then adapt what the Graves is doing. And as you can see here, the Graves is here before me. Okay, fine. That's what he can do, right? I got 3 camps off. I took my turns accordingly. Now it's his turn. He ends up killing my bot lane. They shouldn't have died, honestly. They would have to know that he's here. But it's whatever. So right here, just clearing my camps. I cannot be there for bot side play. I mean, they're just pushing out. There are 3 people. I'm just chilling here, okay? I'm gonna make my turn soon. And completely demolish his Graves. Right here, information based. Okay. Graves is actually greeting for this grab, and I know I can just kill him here, right? So, if he wasn't here, I would just go for a full clear, honestly. But right here, he tells me, hey man, Viego, I'm just stupid, I'm just running into a river, I'm just gonna face check you, right? So again, I punish him. Very basic stuff here, but again, it's all about being decisive with your decision making. And all of your decisions are gonna be very fundamental, right? Ganking, jungle tracking, all of this, if you apply all of this stuff we always talk in our videos, this is how you get into those kinds of positions. And you can see at that point, it's really easy for me to get ahead here. Right here, we killed the Graves. Every time you kill the enemy jungler, you want to punish them if you can. They are not on the map, they are on a death timer. What can you do? His bot side camp's not up. Drake is up. My top side camps are up. He's still dead for 7 seconds. So I know, with my bot lane now back on the map, I can just take this for free. And then again, look, okay. Maybe go for mid gank. Maybe go for my top camps, maybe go for a bot gank, right? I don't know right now, but all I know right now is Graves is dead, and what can I do? I can get a free Drake here. So I end up getting Drake here, and again, information on the map. I know I took his raptors and his raptors already respawned, so I can punish him here and look for these raptors, and even if he contests me there, I'm just gonna kill him. So that's what I do here. Go for his raptors. Don't go for your top camps here. I know I can just take these raptors and then go to my top camps. So that's what I'm doing right here. Just take these camps, and again here. What can I do on the map after this? Always think about it. Your baseline play are your camps or objectives. But if there was a bot lane gank, I would go bot lane here. So I end up going mid lane here because the LeBlanc was like 1 HP. And I just want to push this wave out and deny her next wave. And what I'm doing here is I'm just looking topside. If the Graves is here. If he's doing crops, right? I know right here. My Camille has based, but LeBlanc was 1 HP and she also based. So this is gonna be a 2v2 if the Graves is here. And again, I'm so strong at this point. And I identify, okay, I can do these crops because I'm like literally 4-0. And I kind of want to get my level 6 here. So even if they contest this, I'm gonna be level 6 once I finish this crop. But yeah, this is all information based. I'm this ahead. Even if they go for a 2v2, it's gonna be a guaranteed win for us. Like I'm level 6, I'm 4-0, like they can never contest it. Graves actually showed topside here. So I know right now, I'm chilling, I'm topside, Graves is topside, I'm topside, I can just grab my camps here and just look what the map is giving me. So right here, I'm kind of looking mid lane if I can go for a play. And here, this is kind of opportunistic. You could think about getting your Crux, but I also know my bot camps are up, and I know Graves was here. My Camille is not in lane, my way is kind of trading here, so I just want to cover my mid and bot lane here possibly, and not to just lock in for my Raptors, because I can cover mid and bot lane here by just going for my bot camps, okay? So I just go to my bot camps here. I could look for mid gank, but I don't think it was guaranteed, and Camilla's already looking. I don't want to waste too much time here. I just want to cover my bot camps and possibly then decide what I'm gonna do on the map. So right here we see Graves. Okay, he's not going for a bot lane dive, whatever. I'm just chilling here. I know we just saw Graves. Way should never die to him here. We got Ward's mid lane. So again, you could think about going mid lane here, and I actually do. But honestly, like I figure out I'm not there to make a play in time. Like by the time I'm mid lane, the Graves will already have killed the way or he's gonna escape, right? So I'm not in a position to do anything here. Graves is using his turn mid lane. I'm just getting my camps here. And again, you can see here, I'm always looking for opportunities, right? And right here I can see my Nautilus is in the river and they're pushing in bot lane. Graves is kind of fine. They will have to walk up here to push this wave in. So I'm pinging this guy to come like this, and then we can just clash on them, right? So I'm permanently looking for opportunities to push my lead. As you can see, I pinged the Nautilus to come from behind to have a great angle on them. So I'm just looking here again. Again, if there's no possibility, I will just recall and go for my top camps. But as of right now, I'm just looking. So what do we end up doing here? We actually saw the Graves over here on the top side. As you can see on the map. Let me see. Yeah, we see Graves over here mid lane. So I know this is gonna be 3v2. At this point we are really strong, so I'm really trying to punish the Graves for just being passive in the mid lane, right? I know my top camps are not up yet. We can really look for a play here. What I'm really thinking about here is diving them, right? I'm level 6, we have enough damage. But again, if they just walk up, we can just kill them, right? So these are my options here, and I know they're gonna be guaranteed. At this point, my Kai'Sa is actually making a good bait here, so we end up killing them before that. And right now, what am I going to do here? Graves top set, LeBlanc mid lane, Yon most likely top lane. We can just dive this guy, right? Why would you want to base here? You could think about your camps, right? But I know this is the most impactful and guaranteed play on the map. So again, your baseline, always taking your camps, but if there's anything better, we just go for the kill. So right here, Jhin is kind of trading hard. I think I miss my tower. Yeah, I miss it. But again, I know my team is here, we got a wave, we can for sure kill this. Graves is top set, just go for this dive. Of course, this is some mechanical stuff right here, but of course you need some sort of mechanics to really, go for plays like this. So we end up killing him. Right now, what do I want to do? At this point, I just want to base, right? Play is over, we killed the bot lane, my bot lane wants to shove this in and base. This was my move, now I want to base with my gold and go for my top camps. So that's what we end up doing here. And right here, out of base, I want to go to my top camps, but I actually see, if I was to Graves, I would think about diving this. So instead of going to my red buff, I'm immediately pathing here. Like, even if I path tops and there's no opportunity, right? If they're not diving this guy, fine. Then I'm going to just go to my top camps. But I know as to Graves, this is his best play right now on the map. Mid lane is pushed in, Way is full HP, my bot lane reset. This is his only play, so I kind of want to cover this play. So you can see in the chat, I'm writing maybe Graves top, very likely. So as you can see, I'm just moving here. I know the Yon right now, he wants to kill the Camille kinda. She's kind of low. And we actually make a great play here. And as you can see, because of me being there, we get a kill, right? So I'm always at the right place at the right time, but it's all based on fundamental stuff. Right here, what do I want to do? So again, Yon is dead, wave state is neutral, Graves is not top set, just go to my top camps. My baseline play, clear my camps, okay? So that's what I end up doing. I'm clearing my top side. Nothing on the map, just go for full clear. Right now, if you finish your camps, right, and all of them are on a cooldown, you kind of, like, your only guaranteed play would be to base or look for a play, right, because I have no camps. So this is a very easy scenario here, because again, I know I'm really strong and my camps are not up, so now I can guaranteed look for a play. There's nothing better to do. Again, I see my Nautilus is mid lane, and I'm just matching the Graves here. We end up killing him, and at this point, really, the game is over, honestly. And you can see I'm 6-3. Like, I'm 6-0-3. I have 9 KP in 10 minutes. But as you could see in this game, there was nothing crazy about this. All of this was fundamental stuff. So, what am I doing here? I know Graves is dead. How can we punish the Graves? Again, take the Drake. But we see Jhin is bot lane, right? So, I'm immediately going bot lane here. I would usually go to this Drake. But again, information on the map, Jhin is pushing out this wave. I have a great angle here. I'm 6-0-3. I'm so strong right now. I'm level 8. I can just look for a kill here. They actually had this watered, and the Jin went back immediately. Okay, next information on the map. He's going back. Okay, he respects me. Now I go for the Drake here. So you can see how I'm always evaluating my decisions and how guaranteed my plays are going to be and what am I going to lose for them. So right here, we end up taking this grab, and I immediately go to his Raptors. Why am I going to his Raptors? Because I want to punish him here. He actually shows on the crops, and I was kind of thinking, can I be there in time? They have two people topside, they have a Graves over here, possibly the support is also coming to the crops. So I'm just kind of thinking, should I go to crops? And I kind of figure out here, my way is moving, my Camille is moving. So I actually end up going there because I think it's now kind of guaranteed. So even if I walk there, I just want to be there to clean shit up, right? So they actually end up killing the Graves, fine. If they didn't, I would just kill him. I punish him again, he's dead, get the crops, don't give him anything for free here. So me ending up getting the crops, I know, because he went for the crops immediately, his topside camps were up, so I'm just checking here. And at this point, I'm just figuring out, okay, where's the Graves? If he shows here and I know, okay, my way is going for bot side play, I kind of have to be careful here because it could be a 2v3. But here I'm figuring out, okay, I'm this strong. This is now kind of guaranteed for me, even if the Graves comes, right? Because I'm so ahead, so I can go for plays like this. So end up taking all of this. Right here we can see Graves is in his bot side jungle, so I know, okay, I could go mid lane, but I know my way is just gonna make a bot side play and go there regardless, and I see a great opportunity possibly to go for a dive here since I'm so strong. So I'm just looking here again, if the information changes and for whatever reason we cannot go for this dive, I would just base here and go to my bot side camps. But after Camille, shears are, I'm really strong here, we can really look for a kill here. So immediately flash on her, I'm flashing on her because I want to kill her as soon as possible. And you can see here, you usually don't want to make two plays on the map. The wave actually moved bot side, but this was so guaranteed because I was so ahead, and this is how you push your lead. So we actually end up getting like an entire tower of this play, and you can see like I was like 2k gold here. Because of this play, I'm literally 1k gold here. We got a tower, and this is my most impactful play. And you can see how I'm pushing my lead even more and more. Yon actually here is checking for a kill on me, whatever. I mean, I'm kind of baiting him here. He's just going in. Yeah, at this point, this is kind of easy what I'm doing here. You know, they're just inting at this point. Right here, I want to base. I have 3.5k gold, and we just made a bunch of plays on the map. Just base again. So I'm going back. Straight out of base, go to my bot camps. I just want to protect them in case the Grace is here. He actually took them in time. Whatever. So right now, I'm just looking for topside play. This is where the Herald is up. I have the biggest lead. I just want to match him on objectives at this point. So right here, I'm just looking. Grace actually shot bot side. I'm looking if they're gonna be in the jungle. And I'm not losing a lot of time, and this top side camps up. So again, outside in rule. Herald is up. Graves is bot side. Yon is also bot side. I want to take his camps and then go to the Herald. And while I'm doing these camps, I can possibly look for an opportunity to go mid or top lane. Again, only if the information presents itself. So right here, I'm just chilling, taking his camps, looking, is there anything here? My Camille is going kind of deep. I know I cannot dive this Karthus, and I don't think it's worth using my time like this. I mean, I'm kind of looking, but he's spacing, whatever. Right here, I actually chose to just take the mid lane tower here, and the Grace actually died, as you can see. Like, all the enemy team is dead, so I know I could go for Herald here, but why don't I just push my lead and take his camps, right? The Herald is not gonna disappear if I go for these camps. So I'm just perma-punishing this guy. And this is really how you accelerate the game state. So right here, Drake is up, I just take the shit. Again, we see an opportunity. Yon is just at this point inting he's not really inting, I'm just always there to kill him. End up killing him here. Again, do you base here? I don't have to base. I'm 705. I have 2 mythic items already. I can just stay on the map and perma-punish these people. So what am I doing here? Kill the Yon, push out mid lane, and now I'm going for Herald. So at this point again, Graves is dead. I took the Herald. I know his topside camps up. So I'll just take them, right? I don't have to base even if I have a bunch of gold because I'm this strong already, as strong as I need to be. And this is how you push your lead. So take his camps again. You can see, and if you play like this, you're always going to be in great positions to accelerate the game state completely. This is how you stomp games completely. Because I'm in a position right here because all of the plays I made before that. So right now, Grace was dead. I'm just using my Herald now to get this mid lane tower. And you can see how it's 18 minutes in-game timer, and we are this game is pretty much over at this point. So right here, this is kind of mechanical stuff, whatever. we're just fighting, and the game is really over at this point. You can see it's like not even 19 minutes. We're already taking their mid base here, and yeah, they ended up FFing the game, and that was it. So it kind of looks easier than it is, and I don't want to tell you guys it's as easy as it seems to be. But again, I can only tell you guys it's actually kind of easy still in a way. All we did was fundamentals. All the stuff we talked in coachings and videos, identifying ganking opportunities, jungle tracking, objectives, right? Looking, invading camps based on lane priority. Like there's a bunch of fundamental stuff, and I don't want to say they're easy to apply at a high level and be really decisive in game. But you just have to put in the work. Again, in our coachings, in the YouTube videos, we always talk about this stuff, and people have great success with the fundamentals because that's all I'm teaching. And once you get a good grasp of these fundamentals, and once you tie them together because you're confident with them and you're, first of all, aware of them, and then you apply them, this is how your game's gonna be. And as you can see, like you can look at this VODs yourself, but I'm not doing anything else in these games. And you can see like I'm MVP in pretty much most of these games. And this is how I'm like 22 wins and 1 loss against Diamond Master players most of these games. The first were kind of lower elo, but now it's, you know, it doesn't ever change. And yeah, I hope this video helped you guys. And again, if you want coaching, whatever, join the Discord. Most people have seen great success, and the Discord actually got a pretty good setup here. We set up the entire Discord, loads of members here. Just join it, even if you don't want coaching. We got great information over here. But yeah, stay tuned for the next videos. We got some bangers coming out. A pretty good ganking theory videos gonna come out in the next couple of days. We're gonna set up the Patreon, so you have access to the coaching library. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'ma see you in the next one.